Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you.
It would help if I had the headphones on.
Got me coming back for more, even when I've been
Welcome to Dear Dana on a Saturday night. Welcome. How are you and you doing?
Everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
Welcome, and cheers. Welcome, everyone.
If I play dead, will you regret?
Dance it out. It's a Saturday night. Take a deep breath.
I don't think you understand what you're doing.
Hold it.
My heart's black and blue from the bruising.
And blow
I feel
out.
like when I'm with you, I'm losing. I feel like you think
Okay,
that I'm
ready to start
sitting
this
there
thing.
gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded?
Welcome to Dear Dana on a Saturday night. How are you doing? I appreciate everybody and everyone for coming in. Thank you, Professional Paranormal Research, and thank you for sharing it out. Hey, Marie Crum. So nice to see you. And Lori Disney. Shoot, I can still hear the music playing. I need to take it down and take it off. That's by Nefex. Love that music. How is everyone doing? I decided to do something I don't think you guys have ever seen me do, like ever, in the history of Dear Dana. I'm having a fix for my blueberry fix. I'm having blueberry wine. It's been a day. It has been a day. It is hot and humid here in the ATL beyond. I meant to go swimming today. I studied too much. Too much. And I was about to make some blueberry wine. I had my water, and I go, I'll have a little wine. It's a rarity for me. Just a little, this will do me. This will way do me. And I went to reach for a wine glass, and I broke it on the way in. Oh, I'm sorry, Lori Disney. Whew. Do you have the humidity we have here? The humidity will do you in on top of the heat. But I am a cheap, you know what, I'm a cheap drunk. You got a new tattoo? What is it of? Humidity makes the heat index go. And I wanted to get into the swimming pool. But I did not get the opportunity. And lately, oh, honey. That is a wonderful. Oh, is this someone? He's a psychotherapist. Like, what? Congratulations again to Nick. And the fact that he has bipolar and he is one, even more so. What an example he is. What an example he is. And people like to go to people that have been through it. Nobody wants to go to somebody that thinks they know it all and they've never been through anything. Trust and believe. They like to go to people that have been through things and have endured. And I honor you, Lori Disney, to be a part of this, the SUI hotline. We can't say that on YouTube, even though it's a good thing to promote. We can't say that. There's a lot of things we can't say on YouTube, which is crazy. Crazy. I'm surprised I can say that word. That might be the next one that we are not allowed to say. But people will trickle in today. I did not know what I wanted this to be about today, so I thought, why not make it about a multitude of things and let's community just be a part of the conversation, which, typically you all are, but sometimes it's so focused it's hard to be. Marie Crum, how are you doing, my love? Continued love, prayers, and healing to you. Thank you for telling me I deserve it. But woo, it doesn't take much for me. A little dab will do you. Seriously, when I first tasted this, I thought, I'm going to start with half a glass. And if you hear jingling, I have ice cubes in it. Because lately I have ice cubes in everything except my coffee. I wait till early morning and late to drink coffee so I can be cooler. But I have been experimenting with mindset to cool off my body. Because if you focus hard enough, you can make your body cooler and warmer, which I do not want warmer. I do not want warmer. Marie says, good days and bad days. Oh, professional paranormal. He says, hey, Lori, I brought up the wrong one. Good days and bad, but I'm getting stronger every day. I'm so proud to hear that. And also, when you can, Marie, do the conscious breathing and try to focus on kicking out the pain, surrounding it with a balloon or a bubble, and imagining something literally pulling the pain out of your body. Hello, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, and continued prayers to Sarah's family, because her stepdad is still going through it. He's home, but he still has to have surgeries and hasn't been eating well and stuff. Use your mind. And when a few more people come in, I've got an interesting exercise that this week in a hypnotherapy class, we did some biofeedback training, and they hooked up one of the students to a machine and had him do some training with his mind. And you should have seen what the machine did, putting him in this different state. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do it as well, and it's super interesting, and it makes you feel a little different, and you can do it yourself very, very easily, super easily. And when you do this, you can do some special things in your life. I had never thought about doing this, but the science is proven, and the machine showed itself, showed us what the brain was actually doing. And also there was a machine that showed the balls going in the air just from the brain doing this, and the balls weren't hooked to anything. Hello, Unapologetically Romel. Everybody, please check out Unapologetically Romel's channel, as well as Corner Clubhouse Cobalt and Professional Paranormal Research. Three's company equals onesie. I'm not sure what that part's about. That must be something new. Must be something new. And it's funny. I have to tell some of you, and I see you in the bushes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, by the way, I noticed a channel that I watch often I think it's called Girl with Dogs. She's a pet groomer, and her channel's gotten so big that she is able to groom all the dogs for free that come in there. Some come from other countries, other states. I think she's in Canada. But I love to chill out and watch her groom the dogs. The dogs are really funny. Some are compliant, some are not. But I noticed today when I was watching, I have subscribed for a while and it had me unsubscribed to her channel. And I was like, oh, what? What's up with that? Because I knew I was a subscriber. So if you know that you're subscribed to my channel, for sure, please check to see if you're still subscribed, because sometimes YouTube kicks you out of that for whatever reason. And that's not understandable to me. So if you know you are subscribed to me and it matters to you, please check to see if you're still subscribed. Romeo says, I just wanted to say hi because I haven't been on here in a long time. God bless. Talk to you later. Well, okie dokie, Romeo. Sometime you might want to come up if you feel like it. If the mood strikes. You might want to come up with me. I just don't know. I know I don't talk about reality shows typically, but hey. I do have to say that Will.I.AM, if I don't know how many of you know who he is. Great music. He's a genius. Hey, Willow. Paranormal Witch. Will.I.AM and Britney Spears put out a musical track, a new song recently called Mind Your Business. And I'm surprised I have not been hearing a lot about it across all creative media. I've heard some, but I have not been hearing a ton about it. It's called Mind Your Business. Is it the best song I've ever heard? No. Is it terrible? No. Do I think it's sort of a hypnotic song that the more people hear it, the more it will be played, especially in clubs? Yeah. I think it will move up the charts. Boo, boo, boo. And it will be heard more in club music and remix and stuff like that. And Britney's new book, Tell All Book, has come out. I don't know if she had a ghostwriter, probably. So that has come out too. And I know some people have reported it. And she had it on her Instagram. But I'm shocked that the song and the book news has not been more splattered all over the place. My thoughts on that is maybe because Brit has been on her Insta spinning and doing things that people are questioning her mental health about. And this has been going on for so long, they're like, is she really making a comeback? We just don't know about this. So they're not throwing it out there as hard as they probably would a year ago. But the news is she has a new track with Will.I.AM and she has a new tell-all book. Do I think the book will sell? Yeah, probably, yeah. Because people still want to read what's going to be in there. Who's going to get the money? I don't know. Because we don't know still how much access she has to everything. It's being said, allegedly, that her dad got billions of dollars off her. Billions. So we shall see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. How sad. But I do find it interesting. All this news is dropped, and you would have thought that it would gone across every page like Scandival. But I don't know if it's just me, but have any of you been seeing it everywhere? I have not been seeing it everywhere. I've seen it, sprinkles of it. Just little sprinkles of it. Yeah, I know. Who would try to profit off of their own children? Greedy narcissist. Greedy narcissist. I mean, I know she's touched base with her mom and her sister on set, and her mom for about 30 minutes lately. She lives in a house. Her mom lives in a house that Britney purchased her, and from what I understand, still pays all the bills on. So, and her mom wanted her to pay her court fees. Don't know what happened with that, but even with the worst moms in the world, most children ultimately want some form of connection, and we don't honestly know what the real deal is with her husband. It is so very sad. And sometimes when Britney talks, she sounds like she can think straight, but her posts don't. How do I say it? Her posts that she makes, we all know she knows how to dance. Sometimes when people spin and spin and spin, it's to try to acclimate somehow. But it just doesn't make sense why she would want to post some of the things that she does and let the public see it. Just don't know what medications she's on either, or lack thereof. I feel deeply for her. I know she gets to travel and stuff, but what kind of life does she really have? What kind of life does she really have? So, that being said, I don't know how many more people are going to drop in, but there will be replay game. I'm going to do the little exercise with you all. That was very interesting. So, what I want you to do, and if people drop in, we can redo it with them. It won't take long. Don't do this while you're driving, by the way. You don't want to close your eyes while you're driving or operating heavy machinery. That should be common sense. Should be. But just to be safe, close your eyes for a minute. Just for a minute. And I want you to think about the space between your ears. Hey, Miss Shay B. Must be fun being out of town. FOMO. You should have put me in your suitcase. Hello, Dustin. Close your eyes and think about the space between your ears. Literally. Just think about the space between your ears. It's going to change your brain waves. And when you're thinking about the space between your ears, breathe. And think about how it makes you feel. Think about the space between your ears. Okay. Now, when you thought about the space between your ears and you were breathing, What feeling did you have? Or how did your body feel? I know, Dustin. When you're thinking about the space between your ears, what feeling did you have in your head, your body? Corner Clubhouse Cobalt said relief. That's a good one. Anybody else? The space between your ears. It almost takes you into your brain. I felt a sense of peace, and then my brain was calming down. Very good. Thank you, Justin. Good job. Next, I want you to do it again. I want you to close your eyes and go back and think about the space between your ears and take a breath. And then I want you to move between the space between your ears and literally go into space, into outer space. Go from the space between your ears and then move yourself into space, the entirety of space, and breathe and feel yourself there, completely in space, outstretched, and notice how you feel. Take yourself from the space between your ears, breathe, and move into space. And feel that. And notice your experience and how you feel. Breathe. From the space between your ears, and now breathe and eyes closed and move yourself into the entirety of space. And if you've done that, tell me what you're feeling after you open your eyes. Because it's going to change your brain waves. Anyone? This is a genuine changed experience. It literally changes your brain waves because we were able to do it to someone hooked up, and it affects everyone. Very calm and relaxed. You can use this, Marie, when you're in a state that you don't like. Did anyone else do this? Going from the space between their ears and moving into space. Literally moving from the space between your ears to space. I'm hoping others did this. It shifts you into alpha waves. How did you feel, Corner? CCC? What was your relax, okay? when you work on shifting into space, you're in those alpha waves, you can shift to the field of existence, okay? And that is a place where nothing else around you exists, okay? And you can begin to create positive things that you want to occur. So if you go from the space between your ears into space, into the field of existence, where nothing is like a blank slate, okay? What would you want to create into existence? Into that space. You get what I'm saying? So you can go into that field of existence, into that space, while you're feeling that, and create. Or you can just take yourself into that alpha state and disconnect from all of the stress in your life and regroup. But you were genuinely switching yourself into a completely different brainwave, which is going to help you on so many levels that people often find difficult switching into. Yeah, I'm going to bring Sarah up for a little bit. Not the entirety of the live, but for a little bit so we can sing her happy birthday because it's going to be her 30th. But please, everybody in the chat, please use that tool. Please use that tool. I'm giving you a gift. Use it as often as you can, because it's going to be life-changing. And when you get into that outer space state, right, I want you to go into the field of existence where nothing is around you. Good, Lori. And begin creating what you want your life to be like. Good things, positive things. Good, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. I want this channel and this community to be about enriching your life. Enriching your life. Taking the negativity and stress down out of our lives. Yeah, so when you go into the universe and then you switch over into the field of existence, right? Stepping away from everything, right? You're just in the field. You can breathe into it and mindfully be creating, whether it's relationships or what you want into your life, things that are good and positive, whether it's how you want to give to life, right? How you want to give to life, how you want to create in life, how you want things to be in your life. And it also can be, if you want to be in a nice little white home, it doesn't have to be grandiose. And you want to help these kind of people, and you want to, you see what I'm saying? It's about everything working together. It's not like, I'm going to be a movie star and I'm going to make $1 billion. It's about realistic. You do for others, and then things do for you, and the field of existence. In the spiritual world, right, there has to be a spiritual exchange. One side can't be like this, and the other side like that. Took me a long time to learn that. It has to be like this. So does field of existence. Oh, that's sad, Sarah. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you so much, Dustin. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm just a conduit. But part of me going back to school was it kept falling in my lap, falling in my lap, falling in my lap, and this has given me so many more tools than I ever expected. Or I wouldn't go back to school this old. But I like to learn. But this part of it was that feeling of, and the science behind it too was like, whoa. I knew it would make sense to people, and you would get the experience of feeling it. Feeling it. And we need to be able to feel it, right? So I pray hard that you use it. And the more you practice it, the more you will feel it. The more you will feel it. So remember, close your eyes and feel and think about the space between your ears. It will get stronger and stronger each time you do it, and then take that space in yourself into space itself. And then after you begin to feel that stronger and stronger, take yourself into the field of existence. Hey, Michelle Cannon Free. And that's where you begin to have the spiritual journey and create, right, for yourself and others, how you do for others, but how your life, how you want your life to be in a positive existence, right? Too many of us are running on automatic. Automatic. I don't want to run on automatic anymore. I want to run on awareness, on being in the moment. Hello, Sage Outcast. You're new. Sage Outcast. I don't know if I've seen you before. So welcome. Why do you call yourself Outcast? Hey now, hey now. It's over. And I was getting songs in my head today. You know, if you could give parts of songs to people to have them guess what the song is, that would be cool. Lori says, I have really bad ADHD, constantly on the run. That'll be helpful if I want to be able to work on the mindfulness. Sometimes we need things just to stop and make us feel a different brainwave. Like that alpha wave. Heard that song at Self Grocery Store a few minutes ago. No way, Michelle. Did you really? Da, 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 da. Sometimes the old songs are so good. I watched that Wham documentary the other day. I asked my daughter, I said, "Do you know who Wham is?" And she was like, "Yes, I do, Mom." Yes, it is synchronicity, Michelle. Um, a song came up on Instagram the other day that I remembered hearing as a kid. That song, Sailing, Takes Me Away. Who knows that song? Da 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 da. Anybody else? Oh yeah, Michelle. My House. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt knew that song, Christopher Cross. It was on that movie, wasn't Robin Williams in that movie where that song was played? '70s and '80s music's pretty cool. They don't make any kind of music like that anymore. Sadly, I mean, really unforgettable music is hard to come by. Unless it's on Disney. Unless it's Disney movies. How about I went around the world and I can't find my lover. Who knows that song? That's not '80s. Is it? I don't think it's '80s. I think it's. I want to say that one's '90s. I went around the world and I can't find my lover. I don't know and I don't know why. Sorry for my singing. I'll have a glass of wine. '90s. I don't know where he can be. Oh, you're good, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Lisa Stanfield, yeah. Cha-ching. You're winning. Cha-ching, cha-ching. I don't know and I don't know why. He is winning. He knows his music. Yes, music is spirit medicine. I love me some music. How about, oh man, don't forget it, Dana. It's going to drive me crazy now. I can see him in my head. I love who he is, and I'm running short. Okay, here we go, folks. We're going to guess. We need to make a game of this with somebody that sings better than me. Let's see. I've met a lot of these people, but okay, let's see. Who knows this song? I might just do the tune. Oh, thank you. Da 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 da. I don't want to do the words to give it away. Da 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 da. Okay, let's see if I can give a hint. Da 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 da. He is British. You'll be in my heart. Yeah, you'll be in my heart. Who's the singer? Who's the singer? Phil Collins. You've got it, Sarah. Love Phil Collins. Always love Phil Collins. Whew. He sang Against All Odds, Easy Lover, Susu Studio, In the Air Tonight, Against All Odds. He did sing a lot of movie tracks. He's not dead, thank God. And his daughter is the girl that plays Emily in Paris. And he used to be with a bigger band. Phil Collins was with the band Genesis. He was with the band Genesis originally. Yeah, thanks, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Music trivia. We need to have a music trivia night. That would be fun. And then if we have a winner, I can have a prize. That would be really fun. Let's see. Oh, my hair is hot. I need to do something with it. It's so hot. Maybe we'll do that next Saturday. Have a music or movie trivia. Let's see. What's another one that you don't know? Let's see, let me look it up. Oh, I know. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Who's that? Dun dun dun. Somebody's gotta know it. Ba 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 dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Blondie. Yes, Heart of Glass. Very good. Blondie. need to do that. We will make next Saturday trivia night with prizes. That that was before your time, Sarah. You have to look up Blondie, Sarah. Oh, I got some prizes to give away, honey. I got some prizes I could give away. Can you believe it? It is about to be August, right? And then on the flip of that, it'll be September, October. How crazy is that feeling? We're in the heat of summer, and then flip, we'll be fall. My Some of you don't know, some of you do. My dad was uh, in radio when radio was big, so I grew up with music all the time, music, music, music. And then when I was younger, um, and in college, I worked in record stores. So I've always been surrounded by music. And then my first husband was a roadie with famous bands. I mean, famous. So I was always exposed. Eric Clapton, Jackson Browne, and Styx. Yeah, Styx was a big, they were all big things. All good music. I mean, there are some big stars now, but to be honest, it really is hard to compare to some of the old music. If you're talking about big against big, I mean, you say Beyonce, Taylor Swift, all of that stuff, and yeah, they're big. But if you talk about, yeah, you can call them a phenomenon, but does it really feel the same? I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I mean, look at Earth, Wind, and Fire. They've been they're still going from whatever's left. That was a huge big thing. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Dun 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 dun. Let's groove tonight. Oh, here is my another dilemma. My another dilemma. Here's another dilemma I'm having. I have to get my business license. I have to get insurance for my business. I'm about to join the big thing. I'm having trouble naming my hypnotherapy and healing counseling business. I have to start it. I'm still about to go do the board thing for counseling, but I'm having trouble naming my hypnotherapy and healing practice, not business. I'm having trouble naming it. Oh, that's beautiful, Shay B. So, I don't want it to be cheesy or woo woo or any kind of cheesy. I want it to be taken serious because I will be working with hospitals and medical and regular people and all of that stuff and cannot think of what to name it. Yes, I want it to sound professional, but I also want it to draw people's attention. So, if any of you come up with any ideas, because I have to also Google it to make sure nobody across the whole world is using the name. So if any of you come up with any nice idea, please throw it my way. I would appreciate it. I was going to, I have to use my name anyway, but I don't have to use it in the name of the clinic. So, you know what I'm saying. Just anything. Throw it my way. Oh, thank you, Mr. Tim in Virginia. I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome here. Welcome to our community. We've been playing the last little bit. We did our serious stuff in the beginning. We were talking about close your eyes and think about the space between your ears because it takes you in an alpha state. Makes you feel differently. Changes your brain waves. And breathe and then close your eyes and take yourself from thinking about the space between your ears to thinking about yourself in space. It makes you feel completely different. Lori says, I thought of a form of therapy that would be cool, called called walk and talk for people that don't feel comfortable sitting down like myself. That's very good, Lori. That's very good. It would be a good form of therapy. Um, the only thing about it is you would have to make sure you don't encounter any people around you. HIPAA reasons. That's a beautiful idea. If you could be in a place where there is park or yard or around you, that is wonderful. I like that. Michelle says, we don't get old and stop playing. We stop playing and get old. Amen, sister. So what are you up to tonight? This is live community talk, and we are just talking about various and sundry things. This channel is more about improving our lives. We talk about psychology, spirituality, social commentary, pop culture, ways to improve our lives, problems, all kinds of stuff. We've been talking about just trivia songs tonight. So we're going to have trivia night next Saturday. I gotta go, dear Dana. I have to take a shower. I will be listening to you on my TV. Blessed be to everyone. Thank you, Willow. Blessed be to you too. Big love. So you guys go on a walk, preferably with a lake around it, someplace that is beautiful, Lori Disney. Love, love, love that idea. Love it. Oh, well, hello, Willow. Mr. Tim in Virginia says. So what do you do, Mr. Tim in Virginia? What do you do? Violations and stuff, Lori says. Willer says, hi, Mr. Tim. See you later. Walking is meditation. Yes, it is, Michelle. You know what? I know it says it sounds dumb, and people used to give people a hard time about being tree huggers, but have you ever really stopped and hugged a tree? I actually did, and I have on a couple of occasions. Trees have that life force to them, and if you hug a tree, you will actually calm down because there's that energy exchange there. I promise you, you will calm down. So there really is something to the tree hugging thing. I agree, Michelle Cannon Free. I just saw that. Nature is my favorite spirit medicine. Grounding with our mother. And if you take your shoes off and ground, it will suck that extra EMF that you're taking in from being around too many computers and lights and phones and that extra charge in your body and get it down to a natural, normal, safe range and lower your chances of getting sick and disease and cancer and all of that stuff. And you will feel a million times better. Promise you. If you try to do it a little bit each day, you will even sleep better. So going barefoot on the ground is super beneficial. You, your kids, everybody. Michelle Cannon Free says, I lay hands on trees and send out my prayers, blessings, and healing through the roots. Lori says, that is awesome, Dana. Grounding is actually scientifically proven. I did a whole video about it a while back. It's scientifically proven to get the extra electromagnetic fields out of your body and help your health. So ground every chance you get. Sarah says, I walk around barefoot all the time. See, as kids, we did it all the time and got older and we forgot about it, start wearing shoes all the time. Of course, we have to do it at work and in public. Of course, we do. Mr. Tim in Virginia says, I love that black hair. Actually, it's dark brown. Looks black. The way it cascades around your face, your voice is calming. Like I said, you're beautiful. Oh, thank you, Mr. Tim in Virginia. I greatly appreciate that. I am sure you are a beautiful person. Thank you very much. Sarah, sometimes I go outside barefoot. It is very helpful to you. If you stand on the grass and you just stand there for a few minutes and you just breathe a couple of minutes and pay attention, you will feel your body kind of weave like this. And you may feel some tingling from your knees down if you stand still barefoot, where you will literally feel almost a tingling and almost like a little pulling if you stand still and pay attention. Yeah, I get itchy from the grass too, but don't lay in it. Just stand there. If you are here and you're new, do me a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe, and if you get an itching too, share. But yes, especially hit the like button and subscribe. It helps get us out into the YouTube energy field, so to speak. But yeah, please do. Michelle, yeah, it's called earthing too. Yeah. Did you know you can buy an earthing mat or a grounding mat? So if it's really freezing in the winter, that you still have something like that. So you can put your feet on it or get an earthing blanket to have in the wintertime. I don't have one of those, by the way, but you can purchase those. But anywho, if you would like to do a trivia night next Saturday, and it is Sarah's birthday, and I'll do a little giveaway. If you'd like to do something like that on the Dear Dana channel, just say yes in the chat. Just say yes in the chat. We'll do it next Saturday and not talk about anything serious. We'll just have a fun night. If you'd like to do that, let me know in the chat. Sarah says yes. Sarah's ready to have some fun. It's been a little rough around her life lately. Mr. Tim says yes. Clubhouse Cobalt says yes. Lori says yes. So it looks like it's going to be a yes. And if you're in the replay gang watching this video later, probably music, Mr. Tim. Probably music. Going back to 70s, 80s, 90s. If you're in the replay gang, put your comments underneath the video when it goes to my, my channel. Put your comments underneath the channel. And if you have any thoughts about what I should name my hypnotherapy and healing practice, my clinic that I'm going to open up soon, brick and mortar, and on my website, because I got to come up with that name soon. Let me know. You can DM me or put in the comments underneath the video. Sarah says, I will be available next Saturday. I will have my cute flower shirt on that I stole back from my mom. Michelle says, we need frivolity and fun to keep the balance. I know sometimes it is too serious. Mr. Tim in Virginia says, what does hypnotherapy do? Well, it's therapy to help with problems like I can help with depression, relationships, stop smoking, lose weight. If you have anxiety, if you have something that you don't like about yourself or you want to change, I can go in DNAs and data. That's cute. Yeah, thanks, Michelle. I can go in your subconscious mind and change something, right? A problem, help you fix a problem under hypnosis and consciously. That's been too difficult to fix. Because, our conscious mind makes up 12% of what we want to do, and unconscious is 88%, and our conscious mind is always trying to fight that 88% that's in our unconscious mind. So I can put people under hypnosis and help them with that. Okay, when do we start? Mr. Tim in Virginia says. You want to quit smoking. You have to genuinely want to quit. And it can take one session or it can take 8 sessions. It can be done over Zoom. And you have to really, really want to quit for it to work. My excitement is at an all-time high, Sarah says, because she's going to have a birthday. How do we do it? I'll pay. It's not super expensive, but it's not cheap, Mr. Tim in Virginia. He says, no bullshit. Hey, the Stock Explorer. Well, you can find me. Well, come next Saturday and let me fill you out. And then you've tried patches, Shantex, all that stuff. Yeah, that sounds rough. And you have to put the work in yourself, Mr. Tim, and follow, it's a team effort here. We'll have to have a discussion about it. You can find me on, do you have Instagram? I'm talking about Mr. Tim in Virginia. Do you have Instagram? Yes, I have email. Well, connect with me here next Saturday, okay? And we'll discuss it. I can't do it this. I don't know if I've got my email on my about page or not. I think it's on my about page. I don't want to put it on here. Can anybody tell me if it's on my about page? Just show up next Saturday, okay? But anyway, hey, Nora. Cheers to everybody. We're going to have trivia night next Saturday. And it is Miss Sarah's birthday. She will be 30 years old. Can you believe I have a glass of wine? Can you believe it? Me, but it's blueberry. So you know how I feel about blueberries, right? You know how I feel about blueberries. Mr. Tim in Virginia, are you on Facebook, by the way? Oh, you did have champagne on your 18th birthday, Sarah? You know, it's rare that I have a drink. I usually might have a drink twice a year, but that tastes like blueberry, and I could not pass it up because I have a blueberry problem. I have a blueberry problem. Mr. Tim, did you say whether you have Facebook or not, sir? Because sometimes I can go live with people on the Facebook camera. That's why I'm asking, because Facebook doesn't have a time limit. So Zoom does. If you go over 45 minutes, I think they shut you down. I don't drink that much. I drink more Dr. Pepper or cake or sometimes water. You drink cake, Sarah? Just had my birthday on the new moon in Monday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Michelle. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Coke. That makes more sense, Sarah. I thought, how do you drink cake? Hey, Guru and Wahoo the Turtle. So nice to see you. Thank you for coming by. And please check out Guru and Wahoo the Turtle's channel as well. And let me remind all creators, like I said earlier, I like to watch Girl with the Dog. She's able to groom the dogs for free because her channel's gotten so big. But I noticed today when I went to her channel, because I am a loyal watcher of her channel and I'm subscribed. I wasn't subscribed. I know I'm subscribed. I wasn't subscribed. So YouTube knocked me off her channel somehow. Make sure if you're subscribed to somebody's channel that you are still subscribed. And creators, when you're at other people's channels and you know you're subscribed, check it out. Check it out. It gets weird and funky. You've been getting blocked on channels accidentally? That's weird. So weird. YouTube's just got, I don't know. I don't know if a machine runs it sometimes. People aren't sitting there doing that. I don't know how it works. Computers do it for them? I don't know. I do not know how that goes. Yep, you're right, Lori. It's a strange bird sometimes. So strange. But anywho, I guess I'm going to be wrapping it up now. I probably need to eat some sustenance. I'm sorry it wasn't so exciting tonight, but I just really wanted to touch base with all of the community. You are so right, Michelle Canfrey. Life is such a precious gift, and I'm asking all of you. I know it seems like a very small thing that I showed you all tonight about closing your eyes and looking at the space between your ears and breathing, and then going back and closing your eyes and looking at the space between your ears and sensing that feeling, and then taking yourself after doing that to space, in literal space, and feeling all of that. And then breathing and taking yourself to the field of existence. You are literally changing your brain waves. You're going into an alpha state. And there in that moment is when you can create in your own existence. Okay? Breathe into it. Be in the moment. And gratitude beyond all things, loving gratitude, is imperative. Be in a state of love and gratitude. Breathe into it. You will see amazing things occur in your life. You will take yourself out of a state of stress and being in all of that agitation in your life. Do it frequently. Okay? And if you can have or take that 30 minutes when you go to lay down in bed tonight, in that 30 minutes, if you can do this exercise and you get in that field of existence and breathe and be in gratitude and love and bring all those things that you want to create and give to others, and then create in love and gratitude in your life, start watching what shifts and occurs in your life in just that moment that you're going to bed and lying down. Do this exercise. Please, I promise you. And then during the day, close your eyes and start feeling the space between your ears and breathe and go into space. It takes a minute or two. You have to go to the bathroom. You could do it while you're in the bathroom, right? You can do it while you're on the toilet. You have to breathe anyway, right? You have to sit there and breathe anyway. I promise you, you will feel a shift occur in your life, a calming shift. and then get back to me. Get back to me in the comments under the video, or get back to me in my DMs on Instagram. I want to hear from you. I'm sending so much love to you, wrapping you in light. I want you to remember that your vibe attracts your tribe. My heart is with you. And I'm going to try to get back to going back in the middle of the week as much as I can. But please understand, I am hustling so hard to get through school and start getting, in the next couple of months. Even if I'm in school, my practice will be rolling. So I'm hustling to be able to help others as hard as I can. But I genuinely feel very connected to you all. And I hope that you know and can feel that. I love you so much. But yes, please, please, please. I can't boss you around. I'm not your boss. I just care. I hope you try this exercise. I want to see this shift in your life. I know you'll feel the difference. Michelle says, I love my tribe. I deeply care about people. There's too much stress in the world. I try to give people the best tools I know how to give them. Anyway, I'll quit blathering. And you know how to get in touch with me. And I do read all the comments. And I answer all the comments. Anyway, I will see you all later. And take it easy, breezy. Bye, everybody. And here we go. Here we go.
Hope you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in the grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. Build a seed with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more.
Hey, everybody.
Pain and you find a door, open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you